I came from the time can't be reached. Gone too far away, only alive in my dreams. In the dreams I have seen by myself, I wandered through the stars, but it's not anymore. I smile for the people I need. Every day, every night, for the warm smiles they give me, love of people holding me, and I don't feel lonely again. They are always with me, for the warm smiles they give me, love of people holding me in their arms.
Testing, testing. Here we go, here we go.
Sound
What's going on? What's going on?
falling down
Uh-oh.
fills my heart with joy. The sound I heard in dreams.
What's happening? What's happening? Bro, it's been a while, y'all. Shit.
Of the wind all around.
Y'all gotta let me know what's happening, man.
Whispers of the trees hold me. I
Oh my God. Somebody, wait, I heard, bro, I don't see no comment. Somebody commented though.
It's the wind, people here.
Hey, did one of y'all comment? Let me know. I got a blinker. But we back. Let me.
Soft breeze I feel.
We back, y'all.
Every rain, every shine.
Oh my God. We back,
For
y'all.
the warm smiles
y'all
they
been,
give
bro?
me, love
Look,
of people
I got
holding me. And I find the gifts from the
this shit, hit it.
stars, shining bright through the night. For
This
the
shit,
warm
hey.
smiles they
Yo,
give me,
man.
love of
Y'all
people
both.
holding me.
It's been a while. How y'all
I
been?
just smile.
Man, we got a lot to talk about, bro. We got a
I
lot to
just
talk about.
smile.
Hold on. I don't know if this shit is like blasting. Y'all gotta let me know how the audio is going. The audio good? I know I got one viewer right now, but let me know. Bro, we back, bro. We are back. Y'all gotta let me know what's going on. Hold on. Let me see if the audio is good. It was good. It was good. Holy shit, I gotta check real quick. Holy shit, I gotta check real quick. Holy I check this right here. Okay. Damn, the one viewer in my chat, at least say hi or something. Let me know. Let me know if I'm doing good or something. Come on now. Yo, how y'all been though? It's been a while, bro. Shout out to people on the Twitch side. Shout out to the people on the YouTube side. Yes, I finally got the multi-streaming thing to work. Yes, I know it took a while, but yeah, man. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's been a while since I streamed, bro. I had to like shit. I had a lot of shit going on. I had work. I had stuff, but like we here. As you guys can see, I don't got the headset anymore. I got myself a mic now. I'm planning on getting like Bluetooth headphones so that it's like, so I don't gotta like fucking, I'm not restricted and everything. But I got everything set up now. Yeah, man, it's been a while, bro. Like, honestly, shout out to the one person that's watching the chat. Like, shout out to the one person. I don't know if it's the one person. There's one person here on Twitch, and then there's one person here on YouTube. I don't know if y'all are the same people, but if you are, then hey, I appreciate it that you guys are that you're watching both of them at the same time. I really do appreciate it. So thank you for that. But man, it's been a while, bro. Like dead ass. I'm not even gonna lie. Um, I gotta let y'all know. Uh, 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 it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Hold on. I had to, hold on. Okay, you said you could go. Sorry about that. Look, but we gotta talk, man. But first thing first, I gotta say this, bro. Um, I hope everyone that's in the chat right now, or if you're watching, I hope everything is doing fine on your end, bro. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. First thing I will say, work has literally taken a lot of my time and shit like that. But now it's gonna change now. Now it's gonna change because um my first week, my first week, this is I'm on vacation right now, but next week I'll be leaving that place. It's gonna be my last week. So I'm just chilling right now, honestly. Um I had to do what I had to do, honestly, because at that time I was just like, bro, what the hell is going on my end? I don't know what the fuck is going on, but hey, we back in this motherfucker, bro. Like that ass. But I will say this though. It's just a lot of stuff going on, man. I had to like just check, I had to do what I had to do. And then I was realizing that, bro, this work shit ain't it. Like, honestly. So what I did was like I worked my ass off, I grinded, and then I was like, all right, bro, I'm gonna take the whole summer off, bro. Fuck the working shit. So y'all gonna have me for the whole summer and shit, y'all. Y'all gonna have me for the whole summer. I'm gonna be real with you. For a whole summer, I'm gonna be in this bitch. Now I ain't gonna lie. Probably the fall season, I probably get myself a job and shit. But what I did was like I worked, um, hella like I worked for the whole fall season. Like the last time y'all heard from me, I don't even remember. It's probably like it's been like 2 to 3 months or some shit. I don't even know. But uh, I grinded my ass off, and then I was like, okay, um, I'm gonna grind my ass off so at least during the summer, I could just like be able to survive through the summer with all the money that I saved up and shit. So y'all gonna have me for the summer, all right? Y'all gonna have me for the summer. I'm gonna be back in this bitch, just grinding it out like usual. And then like yeah, and then when it hits fall season, we'll see what happens. But for the summer, from now till like August, y'all got me. I'm gonna be in this bitch every day, just streaming it up. Now the thing is, I don't even know what game we're gonna play. I don't know what we're gonna do. I was thinking of restructuring my channel and shit like that. There's a games that I really want to put my stuff on. A lot of my coworkers were telling me that you need to start playing games that are, that like everybody's on. But me, one thing that y'all gotta learn about me is that I would never ever follow the bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? Um, I would never do that shit. I would never ever do that shit, bro. I would never ever like bandwagon or like or get play a game. I'm the type of person where I want my audience or I want my shit to be, like organic. I want my fan base to be organic. I don't want it to be like stuck at one spot. Oh, you gotta be like this way for us to get views, or you gotta be this way to get. Nah, that's not me. That's why I like my channel where it was at, where it's like, okay, you technically it's more like uh there's days that I'm just gonna be watching shit like some Russian shit, and there's days that I'm gonna be playing a game, and there's days y'all gonna see me. Hey, y'all gonna one day see me. I'm thinking of even doing a like a Lego thingy. Like I was thinking of like I get a another camera, and it's gonna y'all gonna see my hands, and I'm gonna be building a set. That I heard that there's a Gundam base going on. I might have to go buy myself one of those. Hey, I've been watching a lot of Gundam lately, bro. I'm thinking of buying one of those things. One of those what do they call it again? Gunpla or whatever it is. Hold on, let me put some music in the background so it doesn't sound like I'm just. Hold on, let me put some music in the background so it's not like I'm just like rambling on. Hold on. Sorry y'all. Sorry y'all.
青い荒野で一人砂をす
Hold on. This. Oh hell no. Damn, what an instrumental version. There we go. Here we go. Shit, here we go. But yeah, guys, like literally. So, there's a lot of stuff that I'm thinking of doing. There's a lot of games that I'm thinking of doing. I'm definitely going to finish. I'm thinking of 2, 3 games. Okay, first thing first, I'm definitely going to. I know that a lot of people were. One of my viewers was saying, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna have to like the Neo thing. You're gonna have to like do that shit on your own and just post videos because ain't nobody gonna watch that shit. I was like, I had people that was coming in and joining and watching, but he is right about that. But I'm thinking of doing some. What I'm probably going to do is start doing Grand Blue Fantasy. I don't know about Monster Hunter. I think Monster Hunter is like, we'll see. I don't know. If any of y'all in the chat want me to do it, I'll do it, right? What else? And then I'm thinking of another game called Mecha Break. Now I've heard that game is like super dead, right? But one thing I really want to make content. The reason why I want to make content for that game is that I really respect the devs. There are right now they are like going through they're really going through like hell right now because it was popping when it first came out, but the game is like almost dead, and most of the teams for that game has disappeared. But it's only a few that really are passionate about that game, right? And they really want it to succeed. So me personally, when I see shit like that, I'm like, okay, I will help y'all niggas out. You know what I'm saying? I'ma definitely like help y'all out. So make sure that this shit is not blast. This shit is not overpowering my voice. But yeah, man, that shit is pretty cool. I'ma definitely check it out and shit like that. So what we're gonna do is Grand Blue Fantasy. Maybe we're actually gonna start doing another game too. Fantasy Life, alright. That is one game that we really need to finish too. But that one is gonna be a chill game. That's gonna be one of the chill, like chill streams too. And then we're gonna do reactions as usual. Because we got some videos that need to pop up that that somebody that they've been doing it. Yeah, there's other videos lately that's been popping up, that I want to react to. But hey, we back, bro. We are back, bro. I'm telling you, we are back. So, yeah, man, guys, thank you for the people that are in chat and the people that came in the stream. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, we're back. That's all I can say. We're back. So, like, yeah, I know it took a long time, but we're back, and I hope that I get to see y'all in the chat. So, what we gonna do today? Should we watch something? We got some reacts. We could do some reactions. You know what we should do? Hold on, I got an idea. Hold on. All right, let's actually watch some shit real quick.
All right, listen.
Okay, we got some. This is some shit that we gotta watch. Hold on, let me see if this is gonna work. Okay, window capture. Ooh, y'all see this? We back. Hold up. We gotta do something real quick. Let me reacts slash gaming. We might do some Monster Hunter today. We don't know. I don't know, but we gonna do some reacts though. All right. Ooh, we back. We back, nigga. Damn. Shit. Okay, y'all. It's time to do some reacts real quick, bro. Hey, I'm really gonna be hamming on these reacts, bro. Like once I finish recording a react, I'm gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, holy shit. Hold on, let me do something for. Okay. Reacts. Gaming. I don't know what we gonna play. I really don't. I heard of a game called Crimson Desert. A lot of my coworkers was like, "Bro, you gonna play that shit?" I'm like, I don't even fucking know at this point. I don't know. I don't know. Everyone, what the fuck? He said everyone took off. Low production day. What in the fuck is this nigga? What? Nah. Yo, what is going on, man? I'm gonna have to see what's going on over here. Damn. Hold on. Hey, I'm just saying, man. Shit's been crazy. All right, y'all. Let's get right into it, though. Sorry about that. So they said 7 things that are normal in Russia, but crazy in any other place. Let's see what's going on with this one, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to check this motherfucker out.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Arayan is here, and I want to start this video by saying that I've been to almost 50 countries,
50
and
countries?
within Russia I've been to about 30 regions.
They have
And so I
30
think
regions?
I've collected enough
How many regions does Russia have? Hmm.
data to tell you about the crazy differences between Russia and the world.
Okay.
So let's start.
Why is the first thing is war?
It's normal to start a war in Russia. Other countries do not start a war.
Okay.
I'm kidding, of course. I was just anticipating such comments, but I've decided that I'm gonna leave such topic off the table in this video. So let's proceed on to the first one.
Okay.
There is the no smile policy.
It
became
true?
a boring meme. Russians do not smile. Russians have a Slavic face. I didn't want to include this, but it's real.
What? Damn, so if I went to Russia right now and I was just like, yo, what's going on? Like, I would be like, yo, what's happening? Y'all gonna hate me for that? Shit. Damn. Oh no, nigga. Like, is this nah, this gotta be a lie. There's no way this is true, right? Damn. Shit. Shit.
I've been to Sri Lanka recently, and there people just smile. It felt like every person had an obligation to smile at me. And I have a friend in Sri Lanka, and I asked her, do people smile at me just because I'm a foreigner? And she said, no, people just smile. They were smiling at me just when I'm walking by, and they were smiling at me. It was very confusing after coming from Russia, and so before that I was in the other parts of the Southeast Asia, and people there also smile, but Sri Lanka was the next level.
Okay.
And in Russia people just do not smile.
But why though?
By the way, there is India.
But there's gotta be a reason why they don't do that, right? Like there's gotta be a reason. Why is that? Is it because y'all see it as like a y'all being like, I don't know, like I guess fucking like weak or something if you smile or something? I don't know. Like that's something I'm just trying to find out.
Next to Sri Lanka, and there people also don't smile, at least in Bengaluru. I wanna give a hot take now.
Okay.
So if you're a beautiful Russian woman, or just a beautiful woman in general, then you have a luxury not to smile. You can just keep a so-called Slavic face, it's okay for you. But if you're ugly, then you gotta smile.
What?
We Russian men, most of us have to smile.
What?
But the thing with Russia is that if you're gonna smile at the stranger, you're gonna be considered schizophrenic.
What? Oh no. Nah, that's crazy. Is this actually real? There's no way. Damn, if only if I had some of my Russian folks that were here right now. Shit. Ain't no way this is actually real. Like, my nigga, like, there's no way, right? Like, these guys are actually out here trying to, like, you just don't smile at all? Damn. Damn, that's crazy. I'll be
Okay,
looked at as
on
a-
to the next one.
I'll be looked at as a, what's it called?
So I think I have a lot of things to say
I'll be looked
in
at
this
as a
one.
crazy person.
I have friends from another countries and they make me knock on the wood like this. I tell them sometimes, you're gonna win, you're gonna be successful, and they tell me knock on the wood 3 times.
Man, knock on wood.
In Russia you will have to knock on the wood as well, but there are other superstitions too.
Like what?
So let's start with the first one. The pre-trip sit. Before leaving for a long journey, everyone in the house must sit down in silence for a minute to ensure a safe trip. Then we have no whistling indoors.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Don't whistle, otherwise there will be no money.
Really?
That's what my relative used to tell me.
Okay.
And now I have no skill of whistling.
I don't even
Next
think I
one,
can even whistle.
the flower rule. Never give an even number of flowers to a living person. Even numbers are strictly for the funerals. So if you want to give your you shouldn't give your boyfriend flowers in Russia. If you want to give your girlfriend flowers, then you gotta give her 11 or 13 or 15 flowers, not 12, not 14, as long as she's not dead. The next one is less common. When I was a kid, my grandpa used to tell me, don't move your legs under the table because someone from our family will die.
Really?
It's some serious butterfly effect. I'm gonna move my legs, and throughout some
Shit, I would've
sophisticated connections,
Shit,
it
I
will
ain't
reach
gonna-
my relative.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I would have been already like, I would have been already like, I don't even know what the right word is. It wouldn't work. That's just how it goes, bro. It's just how it goes.
And my relative gonna hit by a truck. Such a crazy nonsense, but I genuinely didn't do it until I was 10 or so. And so the next one I think is dead already. When I was a kid, dropping utensils meant that some neighbor will come to our house or some guest. If you dropped a fork, it meant that a man will come to our house. If you dropped a spoon, it meant that a woman will come to our house. And now I don't have any idea why this superstition existed at the first place, but regarding every other superstition, I think you can find a justification for them. Don't whistle because it will be just noisy. And so people created the superstition. The flower rule is kind of tricky. So let's move to the next one.
Okay, what's the next one? Dash cams?
There is a dashcam culture, ladies and gentlemen, in Russia. Perhaps you remember the Meteor videos in 2013. It
yeah?
had so many angles, it felt like it was made in Hollywood. But it was just due to the fact that there are a lot of dashcams on Russian cars.
Why is
Also,
that?
if you saw the car accident videos, chances are they were filmed, recorded somewhere in Russia. I don't remember seeing so many dashcams anywhere else. Besides, I don't see the point in dashcams because the Big Brother is watching us, ladies and gentlemen. So what's the point?
Oh, it's funny as hell that he said that. Like, if you know, you know. That's all I would say. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna just say. Like,
The ice bath thing that became popular not so long ago. If you ever tried to freeze your testicles in a cold water, then the Morzhevание might be a good match for you. In Russia, people were doing this for a long time. On 19th January, Orthodox Christians celebrate the Epiphany of the Lord.
oh my
These
God.
days commemorates the baptism of Jesus Christ in the Jordan River, accompanied by traditions of blessing the water, visiting churches, and immersion in the ice hole. Ice hole, ladies and gentlemen, if you're gonna do it, make sure you're gonna jump in a static water. Don't jump in a river, because under the ice,
Bro, this
river
kid,
has
bro.
motion, and
Bro,
once you jump,
who will let their kid stand on that shit? I'll be like, what the fuck? Get my kid out of there. Ain't no way I'm gonna let my kid just stand on that shit. Y'all seen that? Ain't no way I'm gonna let my kid do that type of shit, bro.
you're just gonna be moved and you're gonna be stuck under the ice. I saw such videos on Telegram where people did this fatal mistake. It was the last mistake of their lives. Very tragic. So, on to the next one.
Pickled food.
Pickled food. There is a big variety of pickled food in Russia. Before making this video, I've consulted my friends regarding this list, and some of them say that pickled food is actually not some exclusive thing about Russia. You're tripping, Daniel. But hey, have you tried pickled apples?
What the?
And
That shit is real? My nigga, what? No way. Bro, what? Hold on, let me search this up. Pickled. Wait, he probably gonna show us a video.
They were the best. I also heard that someone
What? What?
was talking about pickled watermelon. They probably do it somewhere in the south of Russia. I think Chinese people are on the same vibrations with Russians regarding pickled food. Also Middle Easterns. I love slightly salt pickled cucumbers. In Russia they used to have Lay's with exactly this taste.
Ugh. Bro, what? I need to search this up. There's no way this shit is real. Oh my god, it's actually real. Why would y'all do that? What's the whole point? Oh man.
For the last one, I wanted to have something ridiculous and not instantly obvious.
That is
So
something
I
else.
have asked
That
my
is-
friend from another country what
that is crazy.
she can tell me about the differences between Russia and the world, and she said the following. So she saw that in Russia, when people are in a public bus, they use cards to pay for the ride. You need
yeah,
to
that makes
attach
sense.
your card to the instrument in the entrance of a bus.
Okay, we don't.
Sometime-
Okay, here we don't actually use our physical card, but we have, like prepaid cards. Like I don't know, like for example, if you live in Chicago, there's a CTA. You have a CTA bus pass or whatever it is, so you pay for that, and then you don't use your actual card. You use the CTA bus pass card. So
Sometimes buses are fully packed and you just need to pass your card to next sitting person and he will pass it forward to the instrument
Oh, no,
and then
no.
they will pass it back to you.
oh no, that's
Does it mean that Russia is a high trust society?
yes.
I don't think so.
Really?
But this card passing thing became a usual thing. I was in Philippines a few months ago and there a guy stands next to the bus and he calls people and you need to pay him and he will pay the driver and they will give you money back. So how does it work in your country, ladies and gentlemen? Please write down below. And I think this is the end of the video. Let me know if anything that I've mentioned reminded you of your country. See you in my next one.
Alright, bro. That was a really great video. I like that video. That's something. Me personally, I think that was pretty cool that you know, like the country, like that last part where you could just pass your card to just random people to pay for you while you're in the and then they bring your card back. Hell no, you cannot do that in the US. Hell no, that shit would have been gone by the first person you pass your actual card to. Like hell no. Even the bus pass card, if you were to do that, like that shit would have been gone. Like that's just how it goes. So it's really really interesting. It's really interesting. Hey, shout out to 1420 by Daniel Orian. All right, shout out to bro. But yeah, man, that was pretty cool. That was actually pretty cool. I actually like that video. That video was actually pretty fire. I'm not even gonna lie. That was a pretty good ass video, bro. I'm gonna definitely like put this on my shit right now. Hey man, I'm telling you, I'm back on the grind again, y'all. I'm dead serious. I'm back on the grind, like dead ass. I'm already see. It's already posted on my shit. Already posted on my shit, bro. Come on now, this shit ain't no joke. Hey, I've been serious about this content shit. I'm telling y'all, I'm back, bro. For a little while. I said, yo, I'm back at it like nothing never happened. I'm back at it like nothing never happened, bro. Oh shit. I'm telling you guys, I'm dead serious, bro. We're gonna be back. Like I'm already putting all the uploads in there, like, and we just gonna keep it going. All right, so what's next? Okay, so what's next, bro? We could watch one more thing. We could. Trap University has been doing some crazy shit lately. Oh, y'all heard about that HOTA virus? The gambling streamer mafia? What the fuck is going on over here? Bro, I want to say this to people, bro. Let me do a little like talk real quick, guys. I want to say this, and this is not. Don't worry about what's going on with the world. And what I mean by that is that I'm not trying to say that you shouldn't pay attention. But I would say that don't let it affect who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it affect who you are. I think that people should just like go see what the world is for, or see what's going on with the world, see it for what it is, and continue to control what you can control, which is your life, right? I think there's too many people in the world right now that are trying to become heroes for the world, and such like that, and you just can't control what you can't control. So I really do hope you guys just like see that, just see it for what it is. Just be like, okay, shit. Like, hey, this shit is happening, but hey, I'm just here. Like, I'm just gonna worry about me. I'm gonna worry about taking care of the people that's around me, and make sure that my life around me is just heaven. Like that's it. Like I don't got time to worry about what the world is going through. And that's about it. Because man, when you start worrying about all that type of stuff, man, it's gonna get you down. I'm telling you straight up. You're gonna feel like giving up. And yeah. I'm not even joking. You're just gonna feel like you're getting down. Like that's just the truth. So I would just say this, just don't worry about it. Do the best that you can. That's about it. Work, man, just be up. Just be up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be alright. Y'all gonna be alright. So, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, that was just my little, not really rant, but my little talk. Hey, I've been up lately. I've been up. I hope the audio been good, bro. The mic that I got, bro. So I put a noise reduction, and it's still picking up. Still picking up like noise in the background? I think it is. I really think hey. Alright. Okay. You are the man. Alright. Sorry about that. I had to do something real quick. Alright, so what? Should we watch this? We should watch one more video and then that's it. What should we and then we go play a little game. What I don't know what we gonna play though. Maybe some Monster Hunter? Maybe some something. It's 11:15 p.m. right now. Shit. What should we watch? The World Cup and the Mexican. Please no more outbreaks. how rappers are linked to private. I need one that's like good, but not good. The streamer and the OF. What's going on right now? Is Chicago still a mob city? Your whole life, when your whole life is on the internet. Oh, okay, I gotta watch this.
Mr. Beast turns 28 on May 7th, 2026. And
I gotta watch this. All right, shout out to Trap University. When your whole life is on the internet, that is kind of something. Let's see what he's talking about.
Mr. Beast turns 28 on May 7th, 2026.
Damn, Mr. Beast is 28? Or is turning 28? Damn.
The first video uploaded on his channel is from February 20th, 2012,
Okay.
which at the time of my recording was 14 years ago. And this video was uploaded a few months before his 14th birthday, meaning that by next year, Jimmy will have officially been a YouTuber for longer than he wasn't. And there's really
Right.
no easy way to word this, but what I'm saying is by next year, technically, he can say that he's been a YouTuber for more than half the time that he's been alive. That's
Wow.
insane. But I guess it's kind of like how LeBron has been in the NBA for 20 years, despite the fact that he was still under 20 when he got drafted. But this must be a weird experience, having a huge portion of your life on the internet. But there's
Right.
different levels to it. Like you
Yeah.
have Neon, who's been on YouTube since he was 12 because he started about 10 years ago, which means that he's been a content creator for about 54% of the time he's been alive.
That is kind of crazy. That is exactly the reason why I don't really want to end up like in this way. Like I want to put my whole life on the internet. It's just like, bro, that is kind of crazy. And it's like, what are when you really sit there and think about it, right? What can you really what are some lessons or some if these people were to have kids and stuff, what are some things you could really bestow to your kids? Like what are some memories you could really bestow to them? Like they ever asked you, if your kids ever asked you, hey dad, hey mom, like, hey mom, hey dad, like what y'all did when you guys were like 12 years old, or what you guys do when you guys were my age? Or we just did YouTube videos. That's it? Y'all don't got no stories or anything to they gonna be like, "Oh, that's it? That's all you were doing? Just YouTube videos? Just streaming? You don't got like an interesting story like, oh, I went to this, or I went to that, and I did this. I mean, maybe that's gonna be their story. Like, oh, I remember I did a stream about this, like, which is all right, but it's like, that's it? That's half of your life. Half of your life is just streaming.
Alright, before we start this video, I just want to say I'm sorry I haven't been uploading too much, just been focusing on school a little
That's
bit.
Neon.
But then, on a whole other
That's Neon. That's his voice. Damn. That's something.
level, you have Farhan from the royalty family. And even if you're not 11, you've probably still seen or heard of this channel because it's
I've
huge.
never heard of
but
this.
the kid is 15, okay? And right now, a lot of the content seems to revolve around, I guess, puberty? Like, will my mom like my new girlfriend? I crashed my mom's car. Anyway, you get it. First day of high school, I found my long lost dad.
What? This is. Wait, what? What? What is going? Okay, let me.
I'm
just
sorry, I'm not
continue
trying to
going.
laugh at that one, but damn, bro, look at this AI thumbnail expression. How can
Yeah.
I look at this and take it as a serious moment? He
Yeah.
actually did the face. I guess this video was just like a prank that he was pulling on his stepdad, but he's gonna grow up one day, and I can't imagine going on YouTube right now and seeing my 15-year-old self with my girlfriend from, what, freshman year of high school? Anyway, he first appeared on the channel in 2017, and he was born in 2010. So that's 46% of his life so far that he's been on his mom's family channel. And while
What?
technically, since Farhan started at age 7, his percent is lower than Neon, but by the time he is Neon's age, assuming that the channel is still going when he's off in college or something, that'll be almost 70% of the time he's been alive spent on YouTube. Just imagine that. Because let's be real, you remember way more of your childhood
Right.
after 7 than
Yeah.
before. So that's
Right.
basically his entire childhood and now early teenage years captured online forever.
What?
12 billion views. I don't think any of us could imagine our childhood being seen 12 billion times.
Right.
Now I know it's not really his childhood because these videos could be scripted, but it just reminds me of Josh Peck kind of implying that he was embarrassed with the fact that his awkward teenage years are forever on the internet from old episodes of Drake and Josh.
Yeah, it's like, it's just like, bro, these are like kids, man. Like and I'm talking like I'm an old head, bro. I'm fucking only 24 years old, so it's like, whatever. But these are just fucking kids, bro. Like, I don't even know how to even explain it. Like, and it's like, so it's so weird to see, like, it's so weird that to even see this. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird to see this. Cause it's like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just weird. It's just like just think about it, your whole teenage life was on YouTube. I don't even know. I don't know. I think that it's kind of crazy in my opinion, but hey, shit, some people just don't give a fuck, bro. Some people, you know, probably they're just not thinking about it right now. And I think that's really what it is. A lot of people are just not thinking about it right now.
But I would argue that this is a bit different because
Right.
a YouTube video is a bit more accessible than an episode of a TV show from 20 years ago. And I just wonder what the effect is on people who have essentially their entire life on the internet. And every experience is unique. Like Farhan and Mr. Beast probably don't have the same experience with this as someone like PewDiePie. Because despite the fact that he's been on YouTube for 15 years now, he was around 21 when he started. So he went through his entire childhood and teenage years without anyone knowing who he was because he was in college by the time he took YouTube serious. But a guy that convinces me of one of the effects is Neon. And that's the pressure being too much for a kid's brain. Because in case you don't know, when Neon was like 15, he faked his death for views. And while this might just look like a
What?
guy who was always willing to do
I
anything
remember
for
that
views,
one, though.
it's important to look at it from a different angle. Like he was already trying to blow up on YouTube as a middle schooler. So already his mind was on a different level than the
Right.
average 12-year-old. Because when I was 12, I thought it would be really cool to be famous and make money being a full-time entertainer. And even though I would watch YouTube every day, it never crossed my mind as a 12-year-old to make a YouTube video. And it's not even like
Yeah, it's true. When I was 12, I didn't even think about 12. I was just thinking about like going home, playing the game, eating some pizza rolls, and that's about it. Like, I didn't even think about I didn't even think about none of this shit. It's crazy.
I was overthinking it. I just wasn't thinking about it at all. But some kids, like Neon and Speed, had this goal and actually went after it with full dedication, which is crazy because I could
Yeah.
barely dedicate myself to be a C student at that age. But
Yep.
when he faked his death,
Yep.
I think Neon had hit a point where he was making content for a few years and he just wasn't where he wanted to be, and he probably couldn't figure out why. And I understand that because as a teenager, I definitely had times where I felt like I
Yeah.
should have been more ahead at something than I actually was, which in hindsight, I was a kid. But in my
Right.
mind, at 15, I was almost an adult. And I felt
Right.
kind of like those red pill kids where I was thinking, why don't I have $100,000 yet? Like, just go to school, bro. But anyway, the pressure. Just imagine you spent all this time grinding as a kid. You're not thinking about going to college. I remember
Right.
when I was trying to figure out how to get my family out the hood in high school, I started ditching school every day because I thought that my goal was more important than school. But I
Right.
didn't even have a real plan. I was just
Right.
ditching school. But with all the
Right.
stupid decisions I made then, I can only imagine if I had tasted a tiny bit of success during that time, because I probably would have felt even more pressure. But this isn't groundbreaking information. The internet can do strange things to a developing brain. Like for instance, Jack Doherty. People dislike him so much at this point that it's hard to even remember where it started. But he didn't fall off. At least that much. He's still big on kick, which helps him get clipped, which
Right.
contributes to him not falling off.
It's
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
how like he's right too. Like when I was, it's like, bro, when I was 12, bro, I wasn't even, bro, I was just thinking about like, yo, like well, I wasn't thinking about the money, but it was just more of like we were on survival mode. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like I don't even know how to even explain it, but it was just more like, like it's just when you're 12, you're not thinking about all of this shit. And it's like kind of crazy to even see that, but it's like, man,
Yeah, and I guess the 360 OF contracts that these girls keep signing with him also helps because I guess it beats working for minimum wage. But what he is today is the result of 10 years of mastering social media, or at the very least, mastering how to capitalize and make a lot of money, no matter the cost.
Right.
Because remember, it all started here with Jack flipping cups in 2016. So how do
Really?
we get from this to gambling sponsorships, being a public nuisance, and profiting off adult content? Well,
Really?
in my opinion, part of it has to be the fact that he's been famous and probably felt the pressure to become more famous since before he could grow facial hair. I mean, he still doesn't have facial hair, but at his age he probably should. But anyway, it's also a clear sign that he was thinking on a different level at a young age. Like, it's not like the royalty family situation with Farron, where he just happened to be there when his mom created a channel, because she was already on that level, as I've even read that she was making content in Colombia before he was born. But Jack
Content. Oh, content. Yeah. Yes.
being 13 and fully grasping what it was to be a YouTuber by 14 is a lot. Like, on one hand, I want to say it was mature because I couldn't do it at his age. I couldn't really focus on anything. But then on the other hand, as a 13-year-old, I feel like it also kind of stunted his growth because when
Yeah.
something becomes your job, you of course are going to look at ways to improve, especially if you generate a lot of money doing it.
And that's the sad part about it is a lot of them see it as a job now. It's not really a an enjoyment or whatever it is. A lot of them have to keep doing what they gotta do to make more views. And so like the last stream can't be it can't be that. It just can't be it needs you need a higher high, you know what I'm saying? It's kinda like when you smoke or drink and do all that, you need a higher high, bro. And so it kind of sucks that like, you know, I think in the beginning it used to be like this is a hobby that I liked or whatever, and then it evolved to okay, this is a job, and I gotta take this shit seriously. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy because that's your whole childhood. Your whole childhood, you are forced to grow up. You are forced to like technically just start doing something like this, where it's like you're working a job and shit. This is their 9 to 5 in a way. I'm telling y'all right now, this is a 9 to 5.
And just off his YouTube alone as a child, I can tell you that he was making a lot. Because just doing 2 million views in a month can earn you anywhere from $7,000 to $20,000, depending on your channel. And 2 million views in a month is really not that much when you think about a really big YouTube channel, or even a medium-sized YouTube channel. But at his peak on YouTube, he was doing 10 million views per video.
Wow.
And this was before he started streaming, so once he started doing both and understanding the importance of clips, he probably he clearly just started focusing on staying viral, which
Yeah.
might seem like it's something that you have to do, but if you have a following, you definitely can still earn a living without really going viral. But I
Yeah.
imagine being used to a certain lifestyle since like 8th grade, you as a high schooler would do anything to keep that going, especially after 18 when the
Right.
bills really start to hit. But he didn't
Yep.
really start making the type of content that gave him his current reputation until he was an adult. And just based on him being who he is, I don't think he's embarrassed about part of his childhood being on YouTube because
don't care.
it looks like he accomplished everything he was trying to do. But I can't help but feel that now he has a warped view of the world because of it. Like, he does things that people dislike him for, and we can say he does it for views, but that also means that he has no problem harassing people or just genuinely treating every human he came into contact with like content because, well, they were. And I'm sure he doesn't feel like he's taking advantage of these girls
Right.
because they're only around him in the first place to leech off him. But none of this can be healthy. He started as a naive kid that grew up into a clout goblin, and now he lives in a house full of OF demons that pay him, and he still gets made fun of. Like, I wonder, who are his real friends?
That is crazy. That is a great question. Who are his real friends? I don't even think he even has any. I really don't think so. I think he just sees it as, hey, this is just content. And that's the crazy part, right? You would think that like a lot of these streamers, when they do collabs, you're doing collabs with somebody that you actually trust, that you actually are friends with in real life. Most of them people are just like, this is just content. Most of these streamers are just, hey, this is just content. This is whatever. We heard about that whole your race situation that's going on right now with what's her name? Uh Yana or whatever her name is. I think that light skinned lady. But hey, just content. I mean, shit happens, but like, what you gonna do? It's just content. Why the fuck is my shit all the way like? Hold on, I had to move my shit. Okay, it's good now. Yeah, but it's just content. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It's just content. Hold on, let me
Or does he even have any? Oh yeah, and Jack's also been on the internet for about 40% of his total existence
so.
at this point. But regardless, I wanted to make a deep dive on family channels for some time, but I just didn't want to go too hard on them in this video because the family channels that were very bad for kids, we already know about those guys, and they're no longer platformed, at least some of them. I can't really speak for all the accounts on TikTok, but I guess it's possible that on some of these popular YouTube channels, it is an enjoyable experience for the kids and they're definitely set up for life. But family channels alone don't show the full scope of what I'm talking about. Because obviously, there are people who put themselves on the internet as children. And as a result, they come into adulthood with a significant portion of their life experience being intertwined with content creation. Which is very interesting to think about. YouTube has been around for a long time, like majority of my life. And it's crazy that before platforms like this, a kid had no chance of being a content creator. But really, no one really had a chance of being a content creator.
No one had a chance of doing it. Now it's like everybody want to do it. Everybody want to do it. Shit, I'm cool with it. I ain't trying to be this. Hell no. I'm just trying to come in here, do what I gotta do for a little bit, and then focus on the real world out there, and try to make my money in the real world because this bitch could shut down anytime, any day, anywhere. You know, so dang.
Creator. You had to go to like auditions and try to get in a movie or a TV series and possibly have to deal with a creepy Hollywood producer. But I mean, clout is clout. And no matter how you get it, it'll change your life. And getting it too early seems pretty detrimental. Like, I'm glad that y'all never got to listen to me trying to drop some knowledge when I was 14. Because, wow, that'd be embarrassing. But I am seriously considering doing a deep dive on family channels. Because I feel like there's a lot to talk about there. But that's all I got for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Hey, shout out to Trap University. I really enjoyed that video. I hope that he does like a what you call it. I hope that he does a video on shit, my bad, y'all. I hope that he does a video on family channels because I also think that family channels are kind of weird. Yeah. I don't know. I think family channels are kind of a little bit weird. I'm gonna be real with you, but honestly though, shit, like there is some crazy stuff that's on there, but hey, shit. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I was gonna say what I was gonna say about family channels, but I'm gonna save it for that video. I'm gonna save it for that video. All right. Damn, it's like, damn, motherfucker, it's hot as fuck. Everybody and their mama is doing this shit now. Oh my god, man, this song. Damn, this shit good. Shit. Are y'all hearing what I'm hearing? Okay. What the motherfuckers is saying? This is coming. All right, y'all. I think it's time to play a little game real quick. Whoa, what the fuck? My shit started blinking. I have to make sure I was good.
そういう風が頬なでクリスタルの
Bro, whoever is singing this is like, oh man. I love the voice.
そんな朝の贈り物で満たされてく砂の夢がどこかに消えてゆくの
What the fuck is Hold on, y'all. So we gotta play so this is a game that I'm thinking of playing, y'all. This is a song that I'm thinking about playing right over here.
What's up, everyone? We are back for some more
So right here, they said that
Mecha Break with another early test server preview, this time for Season 2, Echoes of the Void. And we got two new strikers to look at again.
so this is Mecha Break. I heard that this game is like really good, but it's like kind of like down in the dumps right now. And the devs right now are really trying to get this shit to really work out. So I'm a definitely, yeah. What is this? Is this the English version too? Oh, this is the Japanese. Ain't no English version that's like ain't no English version. English version is only 4 minutes. That's really about it. All right, well.
This time we're going to be starting off with Makilia, our second ultra heavy attacker, like Stego. It's a high caliber turret line breaker, and you can also see some of the defense values there, which will go into more.
This shit look cold, I ain't gonna lie.
Most strikers that have blast damage also usually have like ballistic damage as well, like Falcon and Alfred. So I don't know if they'll really be able to punish that.
So complicated. The
Kinda
thing
like
about
Panther.
this
You're not really-
game is though, is like there's so much shit in there. It kind of will what you call it? It kind of will drive the new players away because there's just so much shit to read.
While in chariot form, and it's the one you may have seen in the initial video preview. Energy damage, and also reflects energy damage around you that's not like area damage. Road defense wise, striker gonna show exactly how the damage really works out here for Makilia. So for your primary fire, it is just the fists. You have this 3-hit melee combo. You hit him with the right hook, left hook, and a bit of an overhead hit there. And damage values are pretty close to Welkin's. It does a little bit more damage, I think, especially on the last hit, if you can land that, which is pretty difficult to land. Reach, though, maybe seems a little bit lower than Welkin to me. I haven't played a ton of Makilia, so it could just be, you know, incorrect feelings, and it's actually basically the same. But it did feel like people were slipping on my range a little bit easier from my small sample size here. But yeah, damage is pretty similar. You also have the downward slam, like all their melee attacks, which is unparryable, and you could potentially use that to follow up into some other things. Secondary fire, when you're not in chariot form, is a rocket fist launcher, just these energy beams, kind of like a shotgun blast. Kind of similar to if you were firing both of Inferno's. Pretty good job of still hitting for a decent potency.
They said, okay, so a lot of people were telling me, a lot of people in the Discord was telling me if I play tank. Tank and shit like that. Welkin, Michika, or whatever the fuck this shit is called. Yeah. So if you're more into tanking, it's like soaking up damage and peeling them. You should try out this or Hurricane. Which are the only two. What the fuck? Damn, I ain't gonna lie, man. Shit, this shit kind of.
Farther back, I go a little bit harder, but even getting just like 2K, I think, on one of those beams connecting isn't half bad. And having access to energy damage on something that's fire in between the shots, if you're good at timing it, and maybe get a little extra burst. Although you are going to be dealing with direct HP damage and fluid armor damage, so depending on what those values are at, it might be a little Aux 2 ability. Before we look at the Aux 1, see how everything comes together in this chariot mode. So first thing you'll notice is this is not like a flight mode like Alfred or any of the flyers. You don't use energy just by being in the mode. You just kind of drift around, and then if you boost like any normal striker, then you start to use your energy. You cannot jump. You are stuck on the ground. In fact, if you try and transform while airborne, you will fall immediately, similar to how the other turret modes. A new secondary. I'm like,
Interesting. It's an interesting one, but okay. It seems pretty cool. Okay, so there's some gameplay.
so not everything is final. That goes for everything I've shown so far. Things could potentially change before the full release. Also, this is a bot match. I did have a chance to play against some real people, but I didn't get to actually play Machilia in any of those games, so I won't really give you a good idea of what it's like. But just keep in mind these bots kind of stink, so things that seem strong might not be quite as strong as they might be normally. But that being said, first thoughts on Machilia does seem to be very strong. The other creators I played with felt even more so, probably because they didn't get to experience what it was like to be on the receiving end of that beatdown. So we'll see. It could be pretty scary. If we have like a very flyer-centric meta, it could struggle a bit, but really, like I kind of mentioned before, floor is lava. If you have to be on the ground, I think Machilia is going to be scary for you, especially other melees.
This Machilia thing really looks pretty cool, but I don't know about I don't know how. I don't know if that's a. I don't know if I'll go for something like that though. I'm gonna be real with you. Damn, I'm over here watching this shit, and it's like y'all not seen what I'm watching this whole time. Okay. All right, let's see what we gotta play something. I really don't want to play Neo because it's like. Or should we just play some Monster? What's going on in Monster Hunter right now? Do we got some? What's the views right now? What? Let me check. It's 500 and okay. What about only 23? Okay. Uh, yeah, only 48. Shit. Ain't nobody watching on this one. Pokemon. Yeah. What game should I play, man? I really don't know what to play. Oh man, we need to get some good shit. We could really continue with Neo 3, but I don't know if Neo 3 is like, should I play that game? What about there's a game called oh yeah, there's a game called Crimson Desert. Should I even play that? Damn, what's a good like game that I could play right now that's like pretty chill? Let me look at my Steam page right now. Not store, library actually. I got Grand Blue. I got Deep Rock Galactic. Dynasty Warriors Origin was such a great game. Oh my gosh. Elden Ring. Elden Ring got nothing. Night Rain. Fucking Star Ocean. Risk of Rain 2. We do need to do some Risk of Rain. We have to finish that. Honestly, in my opinion. I feel like the Grand Blue Fantasy one, I really do want. Marvel Rivals though, they got that new thing that's going on. That dino. That dinosaur thing look really cool though. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Where the wind meets. Ooh, I could do Path of Exile too though. I ain't gonna lie, it's been a while since I played Path of Exile too. And then they got that new expansion that's coming out on the 29th. I don't know. I don't know. We might have to go. We might have to go back into Path of Exile too. We might see what's going on with that one because it's been a while. It's been a very long time. Damn, but it's 128 gigabytes. What the fuck? That big ass game. Holy shit. That's a big ass motherfucking game though. I might have to go back into Path of Exile too. Why is it's so crazy how like Monster Hunter World has more viewers than Monster Hunter Wilds. Ain't that something? Well, actually, no, it doesn't. My bad, bros. Never mind. I'll take that back. What game are we gonna play? So we gotta play something like really chill though. I don't really want to be like playing something that's like uh SD Gundam. I don't know what to play. Yeah, I really don't know what to play, man. Well, we could play one thing. Hold on, is this still there? I want to check something. This might, this might. You know what? You know what we're gonna do? This is gonna be funny. Yeah, about to see what I'm about to play. I mean, it's All right. Okay. We're about to start. Now, a lot of people gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Now, I ain't gonna lie. I used to play this when I was younger, when I was in my glory days and shit. But like when I was in my glory when I was in my glory days, this is what I used to do. But hey, shit, we here. Hold on. Oh, here we go. We're gonna try it out. Alright, so this it says random battle. We could do a random battle. Let's put the black. Alright, let's just do some random battle. Why not? got poison and we see. Oh my god. Oh, I fucked up. Okay, he could really kill you right now if he wanted to. What? No. He has breath? So, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm scared because the guy was not like woke up. No! Are you serious? Oh my god. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Thank you, bro. Thank you for that. I needed that. That's the only thing you got. Oh, yeah, yes, sir. Attack me right Lucy, boy. No way I'm going to get killed. Damn, I think I fucked it up. Come on, please, baby. Move first. No, please, no. Oh, no. I'm so fucked right now. Bro, I'm really frozen right now. I can't do shit. No! Bro, how this shit is fucking me up, bro. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, man. Oh, what? That's crazy. They do that now? Nah, that was kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like, what the fuck? Hold on, let me put this. That was a good one. I actually like that one. That one was actually pretty cool. Hold on. Pokemon. I just put Pokemon. That's it. Like, I don't know. Let's put like Pokemon. Put that. That shit was hilarious. Okay, let's try that again. That was actually fun. I'm not even gonna lie. Bro, I have no grass moves, bro. Fuck. I love this one because I don't have any grass. Yeah, this one is GG's. I had no grass moves, bro. That one was like a bad one. my God. He had that on him. Oh, okay, whatever. Oh, my God. He had that in, bro. Ah, no, that shit's crazy. That was a good one. I like that one. Oh, he actually, wow. Okay, never mind. Let's go again. cooked so hard. It was gave up. He probably knew it was over with. Damn. did a great job. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna take that L like big. That was a good one. Oh my god. That was like, damn. I've been hearing this
The EU actually banned it from food in
Yeah, he gave
1991,
up.
and the US still allows it. In 2021, Consumer Reports tested 126 spice products. About 1/3 had arsenic, lead.
It got. Sorry about that, yo. I had some. I was watching some stuff. Yes, sir. Is what it is. This is why sales came in here. Sales technician. What the? Mm. Ooh. Got him. That guy talking about something. But anyways, y'all. I think that's it for today, man. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to bed, man. Shit like that. It's like one in the morning. So I'm gonna catch y'all. We're back. We're finally back. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going. Like I'll stream earlier. I'm gonna just go to bed for a little bit and then I'll stream earlier and shit like that. And yeah, we're just gonna keep it going, man. Shit. And yeah. So I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one, alright? Peace.